and welcome to this, the first, southwest part of the Chairman's talk. So within Gloucestershire we have 7 branches. We've got Tewkesbury, where we are here today. We have the Forest of Dean, Gloucester, Cheltenham, Stroud, North Cotswold and South Cotswold. Because one of the key things of our success is involvement. And we need everybody who's not currently involved to get involved with the branch, because there's a whole lot of things we need to do.
And the first thing I want to say is, from my team on the County Council, is thank you to you. Because it was you that helped, the volunteers, that got. If you think, as Mike said, Tewkesbury branch, we're not even a year old. Yeah, we've got 460 members already, and it's Gloucestershire branch, Stroud branch. You've got 11 county councillors elected for reform. So a big thank you to all of you. They are fearful of us. They are frightened of us. They are rude to us. In fact, all political parties there are downright rude. And I had to call out to their first council meeting points of order, because they were referring to us as you lot, you lot. They said, show some respect. We will show you respect. You show us respect. They are frightened of reform. They're so frightened that the first constitution meeting, they reduced reform to only 1 motion per council. And let's just think about that for a second. At the recent elections, we had 49,000 votes. Where we didn't win, we were actually second pretty well everywhere. 49,000 votes, yet there's one independent councillor on the council who won by 700 votes, and he's got the same rights as us. Where's the democracy? So straight away the Liberal Democrats are trying to change that, because reform is there to make a difference. And what I'm proud of my group of doing so far already is we've refused to do DEI training. Yeah. But thanks to Reform Headquarters, Paul, Jamie McIver and the team there, who are weekly in touch with me, so I don't feel alone. I'm supported from head office. They helped with legal, lawyer, representation, and we were finally granted not to do DEI. We were also, we're not going to do net stupid 0. Before I go, I want you to meet the county councillors that you elected, my team. So would my county councillors come up? There's Ray Donoghue, Cinderford, Pierce Cams, it's just look across the board. Here in Tewkesbury, where I won, was green for 8 years. Everyone, they were obsessed in Tewkesbury with looking at the stars, the grass, not filling the potholes. I stood, we turned it over, I won. Stuart Mitchell Dean who else is Labour control? Ray Cinderford, Labour seats. We took Labour seats across the board. Colford, Conservative, wasn't it, Lee? Pierce, Conservative. Across the board. This team is across the board. So what I would say is big thank you to them. We will keep pushing the reform agenda, because I think it is time for common sense, time to get back to basics, time to stop all the virtuoso signalling. It's time for reform.
It's our new chairman. Will you please welcome Dr. David Bull.
I'm Chairman of Reform UK. We are the fastest growing political party in the United Kingdom, and we are the fastest growing political party ever seen in British history, and that is down to people like you. So thank you very much indeed for everything that you do. How are we all? Are we well?
Yes.
Good. It's a great pleasure to be here. I was actually in Runcorn last night. Did anyone see the live show we did from Runcorn last night? No? What? It was great actually. This is a tribally and very traditionally a Labour seat. But something is going on in this country. This country doesn't work. We are in broken Britain. And we are seeing tribally Labour people, Labour voters, coming over to Reform UK because they can see that we are the party that actually talks common sense. We are saying the things that all of you are talking about. The fact is we have uncontrolled immigration into this country. We are seeing this current government destroying the economy. You've got mad Rachel Reeves, who has actually no idea. I'd be a better economist. I would be in charge of the economy, and I know nothing about finances, but there again, neither does she. We are hearing from farmers who are saying that actually they don't know what to do, they are very miserable about their existence, and the only way they can continue to survive is to sell off the land. How is that clever? Because we need food security in this country. This is a very unstable world. We need to go back to those principles of the Second World War and dig for Britain. That is what we should be doing. And that is why farmers are actually so important. We believe that this is affecting about 70,000 farms across the UK.
Keith Glossop from South Cotswolds asks, is it possible to rid us of this obnoxious government before the next general election?
Before the next.
Keith, yeah.
Where's Keith? Hello. It's a really good question. Actually, I did an interview with Tim Stanley at the Telegraph on whichever day it was, Tuesday, and we had that exact conversation. So in theory, the answer is no, he can hold out because obviously they have a huge parliamentary majority. But just look at the economics of this country, because actually we are in serious trouble. I don't think it would take a massive event for us to tip into enormous trouble, to go to the IMF for a bailout, for example, at which point there's no confidence in the government, and then the government would basically be forced to call an early election. I can see that happening. I don't think, so the other thing you have to factor into this is Starmer is now going to have to decide when to call that election. Does he hang on as long as he can, by which time there'll be nothing left of the country, or does he decide to go early? And it may be that he decides in 2 years' time that that's his best chance. Now, if we continue, so there's jeopardy in this for us. If we continue at the current rate, then we will become a very, very powerful force. Now, he sees us as the opposition, not the Conservative Party. He may decide that we are, as I said, we still have to find all these candidates. He may decide that actually we are not strong enough to mount that parliamentary campaign. So it's in his gift, unless, in my view, unless the economy tanks completely and we have to go for international help. Reform, stick your hands in the air, okay? On 3.
1, 2, 3. Boom! Perfect, thank you.